Might as well pack it in, Peter. This is the type of defining game that can propel the status of the whole club into the kind of territory where it needs to take its game. While individual careers may be helped with good performances, this has to be about the collective. If that remains strong, everything else should fall nicely into place.
So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Ademola Lookman is a player familiar to followers of English football.
Chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Foot in, threads one in. Lookman! That is decidedly lacking.
Nigeria really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Msakni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lookman. Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel. Oh, sweet feet. Delivers with whip. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's had a hit. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Driving forward. Not on the finish! It's in! And Nigeria are ahead! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 9.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
That's tidy. And it's Osei Samuel. Passing nice and neat.
Deli Bashiru really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Deli Bashiru, he's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nigeria are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. In with the challenge. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A win here so important to their ambitions. Out to the left it goes. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Bashiru. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pass is just off target. Sakiri. Just eases him off the ball. Tunisia are looking to break at pace. Sakiri. Meraya.
Nigeria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Bassi does really well to win the ball there. And here's Osimhen. Aimed beyond the defence. Ah, that's a fine interception. Five minutes till the break. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it, shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper gets his hands on it. Hannibal. He's in plenty of space here.
There will be 1 minute added
Hannibal.
time.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Bashiru is in a really good position out wide. Bashiru. Nice control. Now the delivery. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to
That's
step
the
up,
first
Peter, be
45,
brave,
and we're
see
well
all
on
that
top.
courage. They
Let's
need
look
to
forward to more
have a
to
big
come
start
in
to
the
the
second
second
half.
half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Nigeria happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time,
And
1-0.
welcome our lads to the field.
Perhaps here, the most significant 45 minutes in their group stage.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Msakni receives it in a wide position. Lookman, and he's managed to get free. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played. Not the most accurate pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Hannibal. Msakni. Osai Samuel does really well there. He is strong. And it's Iwobi. Now the ball in. And that's the keeper's ball. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Lookman! He's having a shot! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Nigeria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's had a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Oh, super ball!
Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Osimhen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
He's on it, can he get away? Tunisia can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 9, Osimhen. Number
Iwobi.
7, Lookman. Number 8.
That's
number
very
21,
neat. Chance to
Messi.
deliver.
Coming on the field.
That has been knocked
Number
clear.
19,
This looks promising.
Number 11,
Cleared
Chukwueze.
without complication.
Number 4, Ndidi.
Back in
Number
possession and
26.
ready to go again. Now it's Awoniyi. Now the ball's gone astray. Great vision. And he shoots! And that has been clubbed away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ndidi. That has been slung wide. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Nigeria have their place in the knockout stage all but secure. And it's made its way to it, and the shot! Nigeria have their second corner now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Meraya. That's Sakiri. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? That's going to go a long way. That's the throw. And he's picked it up out wide. This time, surely! And he's gone looking for safety. He's going for goal! And he can clear it away. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Awoniyi. Meraya. Sakiri. Pass somewhat off target.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's
added time.
Awoniyi. He's come in hard. And that is as far as it goes. Nigeria have laid claim to one of the most exclusive invites in football. So we're back again, fresh still in our minds, the highs, the lows, the stresses, the strains. And as they prepare to cross swords all over again, we remind ourselves of that magic of the game. This is what it does to you. It brings you back no matter what. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So the teams are ready to go as we all bask just for a moment in that special feel-good factor you tend only to get on days like this.
Well, cup competitions have been getting a raw deal because of downgraded importance, but these games still offer a hold-your-breath ordeal that can be as good as anything out there. Just listen to the sense of anticipation here. What an atmosphere. This sounds important. This sounds as if it matters.
And already we're underway here. Takes a shot! It's in! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Iwobi. Goes for a shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pinches it off him. Oh, that is a nice touch. Pass is just off target. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's fabulous. Bastos calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Foot in. Lookman. He is through here. Chance for a shot. Yes, it's there. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 7, Lookman.
Nigeria get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
Big chance! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So all square and not tries a shot! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entity.
Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Trostekong. Great vision. Might be danger here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He has found the way through. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. Delibashiru. Chance here to counter. Now it's Nzola. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Might want to be careful there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lookman does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Delibashiru. And no, that was never going to make it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Delibashiru. Osimhen. And he's gone looking for safety. Has a look and plays it forward. And we hit half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitution for Nigeria. Number 5. Number 21.
And the action is back underway.
Number 20.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Lookman. Boniface! There it is! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
He rises! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run, looking to play him in. What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen is offering a wry smile there.
Terrific header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Iwobi. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Freddie. Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him.
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
Good ball, good take. In with the challenge. Oh, good-looking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Decent chance! Now it's Nzola. Now, what about a counter-attack? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got...
And he shoots! There's a goal! They've got their lead back! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 9, Osimhen. Osimhen.
Nigeria go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Iwobi. Very nicely done. Iwobi going face-to-face with his great rival. Keeper has taken decisive action. Nzola. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's picked his way through. Nzola proves just a little bit too... He's had a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Angola really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Deli Bashiru. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Nzola. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Freddie is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a sharp pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And this is Iwobi. He's going for goal! And that has been knocked clear. Osimhen! In he goes again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 10.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Out to the right. Oh, that's well spotted.
Angola really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Tries to pass it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that intercept. And that will be it. Nigeria advance. More stern tests await, no doubt. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, surely most would agree that we are in what is very much the business end of the competition now. Just 3 more rounds to go, and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So this is where we're up to in the quarter-finals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think.
Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault...
And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Nigeria are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Benrahma. Now it's Guiri. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Iwobi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to pass it through. Cross into the box. We've got a goal! And Nigeria are ahead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that has left him in a heap. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mahrez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Swings it across. Aina plays it long. Trostekong. Lookman. Mondi. Opts for safety. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Benrahma for Mahrez. Nouri. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nigeria with the corner. They're first. Osimhen! Just off target. Aouar. Now it's Guiri. Oh, well played, lovely. That looks a decent ball. It's a good-looking delivery. This looks promising. This time, surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Forward it goes. The pass has gone astray. And it's Mahrez. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Udawi. And this is Mahrez. Lookman.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. And this is Iwobi. And he gets big. It's hit the crossbar. And that's caused a worry or two.
Osimhen must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
There will be 1 minute at a
Benacer.
time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good.
Lookman! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Nigeria are such an adept counter-attacking team.
And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Nigeria really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Nigeria ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Budawi. And this is Iwobi. Aouar. And Benacer. Out to the left it goes. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Benacer. It's a really well-measured ball. Aouar gets into some space. Bensebaini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Skims one in. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Algeria get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Budawi. Goes looking wide. Nouri. Oh, that's fabulous. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
The attendance for this match
Algeria
was
really are going about things in the
80,953.
right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lookman! He's had a chance! Off the post! Benacer. Well, that is one way to stop him. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Aina. Nigeria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Guiri. Now it's Iwobi. He is through here. Good take. Goes for a shot! They've done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
74 minutes is number 10.
Nigeria go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. Delibish on the finish! And he's quick to get it clear again. Lookman. Lookman will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
He's tried one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Bensebaini. So not long left in this now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Now it's Guiri. Awa gets into a good position. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Bensebaini can get it clear. He's having a go! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer for Nigeria.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Nigeria blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Great vision. Now it's Boniface. And there's the shot! No, he's missed it. Boudaoui. Lookman. Nicely weighted ball. Nouri. Boudaoui. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Nigeria are believing now, through to the line. So just one more hurdle before the ultimate final where everybody wants to be, and the atmosphere is truly sizzling. Expectations high, volume high, tension high, but most importantly of all, the stakes very, very high. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience.
Iwobi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very...
In for the pieces! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
For Nigeria, after 8 minutes, is number 7, Lookman.
Nigeria have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nigeria leading here thanks to that early goal. Has a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Zayek. And he has been fouled there. Aguirre. Mazraoui. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Iwobi. Knocks it into space. Osimhen. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Now the delivery. And that should get the job done. Morocco are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Cleared without complication. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Adli. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Iwobi. And he's managed to get free. Serves up a cross.
Nigeria clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side. The current supply.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Nigeria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Header comes in! Oh, split-second reaction.
Deli Bashiru clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Aina. Nigeria finding their passes. Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. And Unahi. Ziyech. This looks promising. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's had it taken off him. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ziyech. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's picked it up out wide. Another throw-in. Pulls it back. He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen is offering a right smile there.
Nigeria have their second corner now. Chance! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Hakimi.
Nigeria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Adli. Deli Bashiru. Now it's Osimhen. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Nigeria really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ziyech, looking for the run. Mazraoui, great defending, strong and determined. He's found the way through. Great ball if he can get there. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Ziyech, foot in. Now it's Hennessiri.
Has been indicated.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Mazraoui. And it's Mazraoui. Ziyech. Fired deep towards the back post. Plays it across. Chance, surely! And the semi-final reaches halfway. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
So it's half-time in the semi-final. Nigeria leading 1-0 at the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Amrabat. And Unahi, spread out to the left. Zayak. Chance here to counter. Now it's Iwobi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Trostekong. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Adley.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Hakimi. And that's gone loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Osimhen is being harried and hassled.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Ziyech chasing after it. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Delibashiru, Lukman. Messina does well to get it back. Messina, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The attendance for this match was 80,952.
Oh, good spread. Adley picks it up out wide. He is through here. Zayak.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Lukman, and he was quick to react. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sent...
Shoots! Osai Samuel tidy with his distribution. Delibashiru. Nigeria do have a chance to counter here. And it's Delibashiru. And here's Osimhen. He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Osimhen! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Works it forward. Can he get it through? Cross into the box. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nigeria have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And they've got a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Spread neatly. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Ziyech. En-Nesyri is fouled. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Decent hit from there. Osei Samuel, Chukwueze. Lovely feet. But can he finish? No, he couldn't get hold of it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, really well played.
Now, can they get him away?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, this could be a chance. Chukwueze.
2 added minutes
He's
has
had
been
it nicked
indicated.
away. Now it's En-Nesyri. No, again there's no way through. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. They've done it, and you cannot say it is undeserved. This is a team that has looked increasingly like... So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist, and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well, and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
So, just who will seize their moment?
Well, having been involved in quite a few games of this stature, Peter, you can never get enough of this. It really is quite surreal.
Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. It's a pretty loose pass. Saar. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good running with the ball. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, what chance for a shot! Goal! Senegal! And on this biggest of stages, he opens the scoring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Nigeria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Diatta. Foot in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Saar.
Nigeria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lookman. Saar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mane. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Osimhen. Koulibaly. Senegal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Senegal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
Climbs up big! Diatta. Senegal are looking to go forward now. And it's Deli Bashiru. Osimhen! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Jackson! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Mane. Idrissa Gueye. In with the challenge. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Picked out brilliantly. Saar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Diallo. And it's Sarr. Jacobs. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lookman. Aimed beyond the defence. Diatta. Threads one in.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Danger averted for now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iwobi finds himself offside. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find a route back.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all.
Merci d'accueillir les deux équipes. Changement en cours.
Well, here we go then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Nigeria do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Osei Samuel. And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. Awani, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mendy gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Sarr.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're quick to press. He is through here. Osei Samuel gets a foot in here. Nigeria perhaps contemplating their next change here. Diallo. Idrissa Gueye. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Jackson. Ndiaye, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Sarr. He's got away. Now it's Jackson. He has found the way through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lookman. Lookman showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they can counter here. Sarr knocks it into space.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
The It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Nigeria do have a chance to counter here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking to play him in. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Idrissa Gueye.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely worked. Mane gets into a good position. Can he finish?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Osimhen, and he's found a way past. Real chance here. And the shot! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Nigeria get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Sarr. Great ball, and he's in here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away. Aina. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's certainly onside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cross to the back post. And that has been knocked clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Now it's Jackson. Now it's Sarr. Awoniyi does well to get it back. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is that. Nigeria were close, but simply put, close was not good enough. Well, these are the moments seared forever painfully on the memory of fans and